Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. So I did change up our background. This is temporary. It won't always be like that. I just want to switch it up for a little bit, give us a nice soft lavender, and it kind of matches my shades. But anyways, today's message is titled Understanding Jealousy and Envy. So today I actually got a download from Spirit and I wrote it down this time because usually I just memorize it. But I wrote it down. Let me go to my notes. And this is what, here we go. It says this. So this is what the download I got and I wrote it down. So it says, jealous people are not in close proximity to something that they want. And since you are, they will despise you. Jealous people will often feel as though things are unfair and they work too hard just for you to receive what they believe that they deserved. So excuse me, this is something that I got and I feel like it made me understand it from a psychological point of view. I feel like a lot of times we get caught up in people being jealous and envious of us and start to question ourselves, or we start to seek validation from that person to make them like us. But understanding the roots of jealousy is understanding it from a psychological standpoint. And when you understand it from a psychological standpoint, then you can better maneuver, you can navigate yourself better around people who feel like this towards you, because you have to understand, number one, it's not your fault that people feel like this towards you, because you are not in control of what other people feel, nor are you in control of what they believe. That is a them problem. Okay, so a person being jealous and envious of your shine, that is not your problem. A person being jealous and envious of something that you want or that you're in closer proximity to than them, it's not your fault. And let me also break down the difference between jealousy and envy. So, jealousy is a natural human emotion. We all feel this. And sometimes people's jealousy can be on a low or a high spectrum. Now, the difference between jealousy and envy is that envy can become a little bit more dangerous. A person that's envious will try to slander your character or try to slander you. They may try to actually harm you physically or get other people to harm you. That is why envy is different from jealousy, because jealousy is something trivial, it's something temporary, whereas envy is something that seems to last and almost be permanent. If you've dealt with people who are envious of you, it's like a nonstop game to try to tear you down or to get people to see you in a different way. But the key to understanding jealousy and envy is just understanding it from a psychological standpoint. That way, when you deal with people like this, you have tools that you can utilize, mental tools that you can utilize to understand that it's that person, it's not me. And coming from somebody who's been on the receiving end of that, like most of my life, it's something that I've had to understand, that just because I'm not that kind of person who's jealous and envious of other people doesn't mean that other people are the same way as me. Like when I was younger, I really positively projected onto other people. I made it seem like, okay, if I'm a kind person, then this person is a kind person. And I remember taking a personality test when I was younger and I scored for the idealistic personality. I think that as I get older, I stray away from that as I'm introduced to new truths and cruelties of this world. But I used to be a person that positively projected onto other people, thinking that they were nice because I was nice. Like, I'm not really a competitive person. So when I used to deal with jealousy and envy, I just was confused because I'm like, well, I'm not like that. But I've learned that just because I'm a certain way and I bear a certain fruit doesn't mean that other people bear that fruit. Or just because my spirit is a certain way doesn't mean that other people have that same spirit. So understand that people get jealous and envious because you are in close proximity to something that they want. So what I mean by you being in close proximity is you have something that they want. So sometimes people can be jealous of you because of your character, okay? Because it's not always about what you have materialistically. Like sometimes it can be, but most of the time it's the things that are intangible that people are jealous and envious of, such as your character, such as your fan base, people who love you, your family, the partner you have, the friend group you have, the job you have. Like it's not always something that people can go by that they're jealous of. And the thing that I've noticed about jealous and envious people is they have this mindset of instant gratification. They feel like whatever you have, they need to have it and acquire it immediately. But a lot of times, the things you have, you didn't acquire immediately. It took some time. So, for example, If a person is jealous and envious of your character was built. You're not just born with character. Your character is built from the trials and the tribulations that you've overcome and the lessons that you've learned. That is what builds character. Not It's not automatic. So that's the thing about these people, is like they feel entitled to a character trait you have, or the type of relationships you have, or the type of job or salary you have. Like, understanding psychologically will help you not be so hurt by these kind of people, because sometimes people that are jealous and envious of you, it can come out of nowhere. It can come from people that you love, and it just seems like it's out of the blue, but it's not. So always watch for the signs, because sometimes jealousy and envious, oh my goodness, I'm getting tongue twisted. Jealousy and envy, it can hide in jokes, or people giving you those compliments, but then they insult you. Like somebody saying, "Oh, I like your hair, but it would have looked better if you did this." Those are the things you need to watch for, because those are the red flags of jealousy and envy. And it's so many people like this in the world. So understanding it from a psychological standpoint is going to help you not take it as personal, and not let it affect your daily life, because it's always going to be a hater somewhere. And you know why? Because that's their job. Okay, that's what haters do. They hate. That's their job. That's their occupation. Okay, that's their profession, and we got to let them have that. Okay, and you just stay focused on you, your goals, protecting your energy, and just speaking life into yourself. Like, one thing I've been doing is every day I wake up, I've been speaking affirmations like, today is going to be a good day filled with beautiful people and miracles and good energy. And I've done it for 3 days, and so far it's been pretty good. So I encourage you all to speak highly of yourself, regardless of who's jealous and envious of you, because again, we can't control what they think. We can't control what they do or believe, but you can control what you do. You can control what you believe, and most importantly, you can control what you think. So I wanted that to be short and sweet today, and I have some more things in store for you guys. I am graduating in December. I'm graduating, I'm getting my bachelor's degree. So I will have more time to make content. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to. I know I say it a lot, but if you are a full time college student, you know that it's demanding. But, anyways, I have a lot more in store for you, flower babies. Thank you all for being patient. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Peace.